The Screamin Bridge. Do bridges actually scream, or just the ghosts that haunt them? This is the terrifying Screamin Bridge. A bridge so terrifying that it's caged up. Oh my God. What's going down, Mouse Nation? Morty Mouse in the house, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to The Scary, where we take a look at some of the scarier sides of this world that we live in. And today we're headed over to none other than the Screamin Bridge. We are in Arlington, Texas, more specifically River Legacy Park, one of the most haunted parks in the United States. Let's go. We're gonna be in search today of the Screamin Bridge, and I'm really excited about it. I've been wanting to come here for quite some time, and today is the day. And I just wanted to film this here, that way you guys kind of get an idea of how big this park is. So we're here right now, and we're gonna be making it all the way to right here. Lot of ground to cover. Now every time I come, this trail is closed, so we're gonna take a look. We're gonna have to break some rules today, and it looks like it's quite flooded, so you can see it's not supposed to be. So we're gonna see if we'll be able to even make it through here today. All flooded all around here. It is very muddy. I wore my old shoes. You can see how flooded this whole area is. Hopefully we don't run into any snakes. You can see they tried to cover it here so bikers wouldn't come through here right now. And if we're being honest, it's for good reason. So this area is very dangerous, especially after rain, and it just rained yesterday. There's a reason why this area that we're about to go into is called the Ghost Forest. People go missing on these trails. People go missing here. Bodies are dumped here. Lots of different things happen. So if we get a creepy vibe while we're out here, I would just kind of want to explain why as we make our way out. It's extremely beautiful and peaceful. This is cool. I'm starting to feel like this may have been a very bad idea. This place is completely flooded, very dangerous right now. Looks like someone was kind enough to make some X's. So I tried to find higher ground, but that means that we're gonna be taking a longer route around to get to where the bridge is. This place is muddy, I'm slipping, I'm sliding. So it looks like some people are pretty smart. They wanna make sure that they don't get lost. So they come up with some pretty unique ideas, but it's a good way for me to kind of have cookie crumbs to find my way back. This place is huge. It's very dangerous for a myriad of reasons. Some of those reasons being the wildlife. There are wolves in this area. There are cougars in this area. It's very dangerous, and I probably should have came out here with somebody else. Not only that, there are people who are out to hurt you here, and people get robbed in these trails. People get murdered in these trails. Hence why this is a ghost forest. Weird. Are we really gonna do this, guys? Yeah, we are. I'm not sure which way to go, so I'm gonna take a look. I think where it says bypass, so we'll follow that. Now there are some really cool but kind of scary bridges around here. We're right above this little stream, which this isn't always filled up. Sometimes it's absolutely dry. trails all through here. Now the good thing about this trail being closed right now is that it's less likely that I get run over by a bicycle coming through here. I don't see any bicycle trails, but I do see footprints, fresh ones. This giant tree has been uprooted and just falling over. That's crazy. Let's keep moving. I'm thinking that there are beavers that live here because there are a lot of trees that are tipped over. Something about this area just creeps me out. There's something up ahead though. Let's take a look. What is this? Does anybody have any idea what this could be? Looks like some kind of container that maybe held something, has some kind of insulation in it as well. This is the kind of place that you have to be careful for water moccasins. There's also a lot of copperheads out in this area. They should be dormant right now though. I just heard something huge come out of the water and then back into the water. So I'm headed this way. It sounded really big, but it was creepy. I told you guys that it would be easy to get lost. I just went about on a 15 to 20 minute trek. I could have just literally come right across here. That's what I get for not having a map. I could have just come right across this way. It would have took me 30 seconds. Big dummy. So the deeper we get, the more my eyes start to play tricks on me. I'm seeing things in the shadows. I'm hearing footsteps around me. Not to say... Well, that was weird. I heard something. Not to say that there aren't other people here, but I haven't seen another person. I just felt something touch the back, like grab the back of my leg, but nothing was there. This place is really peaceful, but it's also really creepy. Kind of like a small bridge here. Kind of. Good spot to just put down and kind of gather my bearings, have some water. All right, so I just kind of want to recap what's happened so far. So I accidentally took a long loop, heard a huge animal come in and out of the water. I've been hearing footsteps, I've been hearing voices. I hear a helicopter right now. That kind of makes me feel less scared. That's good. So I was doing some calculations, so I'm hoping this is the route I'm supposed to take and not that route. There's two different routes. So my GPS isn't working where I'm at right now. I'm doing this kind of from the map that I took a video of at the beginning. So I'm doing the best that I can. So I do have a question for you guys. While we're kind of in the, I want to say midsection, or maybe about 1/3 of the way there. Would you come into a haunted ghost forest looking for the very haunted and extremely terrifying Screamin Bridge by yourself? Let us know in the comments below. Some really weird fungus here. That tree's been down for a while. Looks like we made it back to lower ground. It's very flooded here. If something does happen to me out here, make sure that my beautiful Torpal and Dizzy know that I love them. Another strange thing, my battery seems to be dying at an abnormal pace. I haven't recorded that much film here yet. Whoa, I'm slipping. And it's already halfway dead. Beautiful here though. Minus all the slushy, sloshy mud. Pretty cool tree. Just kind of over the trail here. Hearing some super strange noises. Not just the airplanes and helicopters, but hearing almost screaming like noises. Or almost cat-like noises, and that kind of puts me in multiple types of worries. I mean, whether it's an actual big cat, like a bobcat or something paranormal, neither one gives me good feelings. Strangely enough, my battery actually just died and it still had half battery life on it. Like I said, it was dying quickly and then it just suddenly died out of nowhere. Now, for those of you who don't know, battery life on your electronic devices, if there's any sort of entities or anything in the area, what they'll do is they'll use the power from your device or even from your own bodily energies. They'll use that in order to either speak with us or to create themselves into an apparition, just to kind of gather strength, because that means they may want to communicate with us. So I'm hoping that we get some kind of communication here on my microphone. But that also means we have to conserve our battery life, because I really want to make sure I'm able to film once we get to the Screamin Bridge. Definitely doing the bypass this time. What could this be? What do you guys think? Also wanted to let you guys know my phone is now dead. My phone was fully charged, still about noon today, and my phone died. My batteries are dying fast. I'm getting a little bit worried about getting back. I think I'm about halfway there now. Let's hope that I am, and hopefully I have enough battery life to actually film the bridge. Of course, the way that I need to go is freaking waterlogged. So I don't know, we're gonna see how I get across this part here. Now my socks are wet because you kind of have to jump back and forth and actually go into the woods. We don't want to get lost off of the trail. That's what I'm worried about. Made it. It was a really long spot that I had to jump back and forth to try to not get wet. Still got my feet wet, as you can see, but not too bad. I think I did a pretty good job overall. The water just does not quit. I should have brought some water boots or something. Now I know. Next time I know. Well, looks like there's there's some cement things to hop on here, but this is, my shoes are already wet. We've come this far. I'm gonna have to get across this marsh here. I'm gonna bring you along with me so you guys can make fun of me. I feel like Mario Brothers. Now my feet are freezing. That was rough. Well, should have brought extra socks. You gotta do it for the tube, baby. You gotta do it for the tube. I came this far. We're so close, we're about 3/4 of the way there. The things we do, guys, the things we do to make a video. No, you know, I knew it was gonna be a little flooded, but I didn't think it was gonna be this bad. Most of the trail has been covered with water. And honestly, guys, I'm not this brave. I'm doing this for you guys. I'm doing this because, number one, I love making YouTube videos. I've been wanting to get out to this place, and I am not gonna let anything stop me. We're getting there today. We're gonna make it to the dang Screamin Bridge. We're doing that. We're gonna make it. If it's the last thing I do. I love beautiful little spots that are flooded like this. I just don't love them when you gotta walk through them. You can tell we're getting deeper into this ghost forest. There's multiple helicopters out here. What the heck? Oh shit, there's a vulture. He's after me. Look at him, he's coming after me. Oh shoot, he thinks I'm, Get out of here, bird. Oh, he's coming after me. Oh, that's scary. I don't know about that bird. What the heck is this? Crazy. In the middle here. Just have like a random pipe. If anyone knows what this is, let us know in the comments below. I have no idea what this is. It's like in the middle of this trail head here. I'd like to go check this area out someday. I could definitely imagine myself running through these woods from some zombies, from all kinds of creatures and monsters. This would be a good place to film a movie. The only problem is the sound. I mean, the airport is not far from here, which is why you hear so many planes and helicopters. Looks like somebody made this sign. Fun Town. Expert. Well, I guess we're experts. Wow, cool. Looks like Benjamin Summers, BSA Troop 9, Eagle Scout Project 2018. They made a bike ramp. Good job, guys. Really nice. Nice work. Very cool. I just gotta make sure I'm going the right way. I'm starting to feel like it's opening up like a road. Here's the old road, right here. And I know you can come back this way. We did it. There's the Screamin Bridge, straight ahead. Wow, finally made it. Now, before we go ahead and step onto the terrifying Screamin Bridge, I do want to tell the story of this bridge, I do want to talk about the fact that it's not the only Screamin Bridge in existence, but this one here definitely has some history that coincides with the mystery of this place. First of all, this is the haunted forest. We just went through it. You guys saw how terrified I was, and this place is crazy. Like I said, I felt a lot of presence. There are lots of helicopters coming, so I hope you guys can hear me okay. There's an airport right over this way, but this place is just incredible. Now, what makes this so haunted, this whole area, what makes this place so terrifying? There's a few reasons why. The number one reason we've talked about in another video about Hell's Gate. And I want you guys to go make sure you check that out. I'll put it in the description below and also in the comments that way you guys can watch that video as well. There was basically a ton of Union soldiers were hung in this forest. But not only that, this forest also lays right on the edge of the Trinity River here, which you can see. And the Trinity River is notorious for being a place that people actually dump bodies. And not only that, these trails here, these biking trails, these hiking trails, are definitely known to be places where people dump bodies as well. People murder, people have done really bad things in these trails, in this forest, leaving bodies here as well. So this place just has a past, a terrible, terrible past. A terrible, terrible past of just bad things happening. But there's even more of a story that coincides with this bridge itself. Let's go ahead and get onto the bridge and talk a little bit more about it as we creep in. Crazy, right? How they have it all caged up. Luckily for us, somebody cut a hole here so that way we can get in. Beautifully spray painted on this side. Two of my favorite colors, turquoise and purple. I'm loving this. And if you really want to be terrified, God loves you. That's not the part that I meant to be terrifying. Here we are. The actual Screamin Bridge. There's a lot of God loves you. There's also some Hell Satan here. Pokeball. Master Ball, actually. If you want to see. Pokemon. Aquarius, God hears you. Now I can't get into trouble being on this bridge, guys. You're not supposed to be on this bridge. So I do have to be careful. God understands you. You can see right through to the Trinity River. Just so you guys know, the story behind this haunt is absolutely true, but I will be omitting the names of the people who passed away just out of respect for the families, just in case they're here listening to me right now as well. It's terrifying. I don't feel comfortable being here. Holy shit, guys. I probably should not be here right now. Oh my God. You know, I was gonna try to come to this bridge from the other side. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm not even gonna look over there. Shit, I might even drop my camera. Oh my God. I don't want to look. Oh my God. Oh, I'm out of here, guys. I'm gonna go tell the story. Oh my God, this bridge is terrifying. Oh, cute chick. Somebody loves Mario Brothers here. Look, we got an Illuminati eye. Monsters Inc. Mike. Mushroom. Ooh, alien face. All right, let me man up here real quick, guys. Sorry. Wow, that terrified me. Let me get to the other side of this bridge. Probably shouldn't be here. There's a lot of helicopters around here. Hopefully I don't get into big trouble being here. Oh, look. Oh, I was so terrified I didn't even realize. It's Rick from Rick and Morty. Helicopter. This is, guys, I'm afraid of heights, so I'm really, for you guys, I am facing my fears. Oh, shit. There was a wasp there. That means there's a wasp nest somewhere around here, guys. Damn it, two of my biggest fears. Oh my gosh. heights and wasps. So I was gonna come from the other angle before, but thank God that I did not. I don't want to fall here. Just want to give you guys an idea. Holy crap. And these things are barely, these columns are barely hanging on. Whew, okay. Two of my biggest fears, wasps and heights. And this just hit both of them. But I do definitely want to get, you know, away from this part of the bridge. I want to tell the story of the bridge. Oh, there's a penis here. I will not record the penis. Wow, I like this guy actually. So that's for the actual story of the bridge itself. It's late at night. 6 Arlington High School students were taking a ride after a movie. They didn't realize that this particular bridge was out. 2 died instantly and 1 later in the hospital after the car slammed into the other side of the ravine. It then flipped upside down into the river below. Now, many other fatalities have happened on this even before the bridge was out itself. As you can see, the bridge is extremely narrow, and so there were a lot of head-on crashes that would happen here. But for those of you wondering, this isn't the actual bridge that a lot of these stories are tied to. Yes, there were many deaths here. And yes, the river below it is also attached to many deaths that have happened in the area. But the actual original Screamin Bridge that many of the stories have tied to now this bridge, oh, sorry guys, wasps, bees, whoa, oh. Ah, that was terrifying. Sorry guys, I'm afraid of them. I'm afraid of bees, sorry, true story. It was after me. But yeah, this isn't the actual bridge. The actual bridge that this accident happened at is about a mile away from here. Now the story was tied to this bridge because the original Screamin Bridge was burnt down by 2 Caucasian males who didn't want a predominantly African-American community, who didn't want these African-American students to start going to their school. And their actions caused those girls' deaths. This bridge here does have its own dark past though. A car of young kids sped way too quickly across the bridge, not realizing that another vehicle was coming just across the other way, slamming straight into the other vehicle. Boom, the 2 vehicles hit head on and both vehicles rolled into the river. No one survived. Now this bridge can only be traveled on by foot after many of these types of accidents happened, and they caged it up to make sure that no vehicles would be able to come across here anymore. It was actually originally caged up to where no people could come at all, but some pedestrians came by and it looks like they cut open a hole here so people could walk on. Though I don't suggest it because it seems very dangerous. There's lots of holes in this bridge, and then it ends on the other side. There's no way to get across. Now they say that if you stay here late at night, you may be able to see glowing tombstones at the bottom of this ravine, at the bottom of the river here. You'll see glowing tombstones of all of those who passed away in that incident, all those who perished below. Or if you're feeling extra brave and extra tough, you can stay here until midnight, the time that many urban legends tell you to come to these haunted places, and then you'll see a sudden mist come over the river, and then you'll see headlights coming from there, and then from this direction as well, as you'll be able to see these events unfold once again before your very eyes. Looks like people actually originally made their way across from here. Like somebody pulled it up in an unsophisticated way. You can see where it's rolled up. And someone got smart and actually cut the area here. Looks like this was the first spot that was cut, but then they put metal bars. Pretty crazy. And definitely looks like the first layer of protection was easily crossed. Now I will tell you guys, this has been one heck of a journey. And I want to thank you guys so much for coming and joining me on these adventures. I faced a lot of my own fears here today. I came deep into a forest, a haunted forest, a ghostly forest. I faced wasps, I faced bees, and I faced my fear of heights here just to check out the Screamin Bridge. So I know that whatever comes next, I'm ready for it. I'm trying to see if I can find a good shot of the bridge from this side. You You can see over there where it used to be closed off and the gate fell to the bottom. That last end I wouldn't recommend standing on. It doesn't look safe. Headed back. This is probably not safe. I think if this falls on me, I'm probably gonna either be dead or badly hurt. So we're actually taking a different route. So the other trail's actually right over there. You might not be able to see it, but the actual giant pipe dilly's right over there. And so we're on the other side, so we're taking a different trail back that I'm hoping isn't as flooded. Getting weird feelings here. Still here in the haunted forest. Now this is pretty cool. Looks like they made a ramp. I guess people just come out here and make stuff. Yes, I am the king of the mountain. Hear me roar. I'm not gonna be able to get down from here. These are made for bikes, not for feet. Back to a straightaway, which for some reason, these straightaways creep me out the most. I don't know what it is. Maybe because they feel like narrow corridors. This damn vulture's been following me the whole time. He really wants some. Thank you guys so much for joining us on another episode of The Scary here on Morty Mouse. If you want more videos like this, make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe. What are some of your favorite urban legends that you would love for me to cover here on the channel? Let us know in the comments below. As always, I'm your host, Morty Mouse. I'll see you later, or I'll see you at another time.